You guys ever order from Grubhub at all?
No.
None?
Yes.
No. When was the last time you did it, Nick?
I think like back in January.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice not having to, especially in like January in the Midwest when it's like cold as balls
That's
outside
true,
and you don't have to leave to
What
go
kind
get
of
food.
Balls are
Cold
that
as balls,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, cold as balls.
So Natalie and I, we've went to order from there like probably 2 or 3 times, and every time we're sitting in front of the app or the computer, and we can't figure out what to get.
Yeah.
So we're just like, get in the car, we'll go get something.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
the guy at Grubhub? He's just holding his phone like, "Come on, order!" And you're just like, and he like a sandwich comes on. He goes, oh, "Okay," and then it comes back off, and you're like, he goes,
Son of a bitch.
So he just comes to your house after you've ordered it, and he just whips the sack at your front door. Thunk.
What if
You
what if
stole my
they
fries.
what if they had Grubhub back in like the Pioneer days or the old Wild West or something
Fuck
like
yes.
that?
Like Oregon Trail.
That'd be fucking great, man.
I would have had your quesadilla here sooner, but my daughter got dysentery.
I ordered Spanish rice with my quesadilla. Where's it at? Son of a bitch.
They haven't conquered us yet. That'd be great. Oh man.
I found this food on the side of the road because the Grubhub person got bit by a rattlesnake.
He got bit by a rattlesnake, or they couldn't forge the river.
Yeah. The oxen died.
You've died of dysentery.
That'll be one Civil War dollar, please.
Aw.
What about Pirate Days in Grubhub? That'd be great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yar.
You gotta
Yarr,
take
ordered-
your ship over.
Who ordered the surf and turf? Yarr.
That's dumb. I love
Yeah.
it. Oh man. Yeah, I've never ordered from Grubhub, to be honest, though.
No, I've used like
I
don't
haven't used
trust
like
it.
Uber Eats either.
there's
Why?
so many
Why
now.
do you trust it?
I had trust issues with it at first because I'm like, this
Sounds
is
like a
this is gonna be
relationship.
some random dude, just like some random person.
I know people that like drive
Getting
for
my food.
Uber Eats and Grubhub and stuff.
When
I
I
mean,
t-
they're obviously popular. They're
Right.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's really popular.
I didn't
but-
realize Uber Eats existed until today. Like when you guys told me that, I'm like, what?
Your
There's-
ex-bro-in-law drives for him.
Who?
Your ex-brother-in-law drives for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there's
I don't have a
Skip the
Facebook.
Dishes. There's like Eat 24 or something like
Yeah,
that.
there's a bunch
Yeah.
of them now.
I usually, if I'm gonna eat and order something, it's classic pizza.
If I
Yeah, or Chinese.
Right.
if I started a service like that though, I'd name it "We're bringing your fat ass food because you're fucking lazy.com."
Thank you.
That's a long, really long, like URL. Like, we're bringing your fast. Damn it! I spelled it wrong again.
Son of a bitch.
What's the abbreviation for that? We are bringing WAB. We are bringing your fat ass.
Wabby?
Wabby.
Krabby.
Wabby fat. Wabby faff.
Not gonna work here anymore.
Wabby faff.
Wabby. I need to go to Wabby.
Did you just imagine? Hey, you guys want to order something from Wabby Faff?
Everyone's like, yeah, sure. It's 2028. Let's do it.
They're bringing our fat asses food.
Bringing fat asses food since 1908.
What?
Bringing them food.
Thank you.
Make the most of your Saturday night.
Or you know what else would be funny is if like say like Bill and Ted, they had to travel back
Excellent.
through time to get food for people. like
What?
that'd be fucking great.
Explain the logistics of this. Why would anybody who create a
Dude,
time machine just
Yeah, I'm
like
pretty
it?
sure like most food is timeless, man.
I like food.
Especially McDonald's.
That'd
That
be
shit never rots.
I like McDonald's.
That
I ain't
that
above
shit
it.
probably has been around since the fucking Ming Dynasty in some
The Ming
instances.
Dynasty. The Qi Dynasty. Oh,
I
hey.
like McDonald's. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Natalie, your timing was impeccable on that. I like McDonald's.
I was gonna say chicken nuggets and cheeseburgers, but then it came out McDonald's.
Chicken burgers.
I like nuggets.
I like food.
I like chicken buckets. I mean burger nuggets.
Oh, shit. I like it when you put the ketchup on the bun.
It's like she had to make a split decision if she was like deciding between Burger
My
King or
brain
McDonald's.
shut off. It went pew, powering down.
Oh,
Re-
What's the
Reboot.
name of the town they live in Parks and Rec?
Pawnee.
Pawnee. Duh.
Yeah, so
Idiot.
the Eagleton people call their boogers Pawnee caviar.
Caviar.
So I was thinking we should call ours Council Bluffs caviar.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
There's nothing good about No, I mean, there is good things about Council Bluffs.
Our
There is.
listeners.
Listeners, and speaking of listeners, guess who's here, everybody?
Hi.
It's the listeners of the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast.
Well, hey there.
Come get some
Hey there,
caviar.
whoa there, and a gosh, that's good.
I like listeners.
Powering back on.
It's Don't Look Under the Bed Don't Look Under the Bed podcast, the podcast for all things comedy horror. I'm one of your hungry hosts now, because I'm
Yeah.
delicious dish. Dan Wonder. Next to me is...
Natalie Rose.
Natalie,
It took so long.
turn her mic off.
Turn it off. Next to her
Don't
is...
tell her it's off. Just turn it off.
Hi, guys. I'm Vinny Rose.
and next to me is...
Nicholas Myers.
And we like...
Two.
McDonald's. All right, we'll let Natalie breathe while we go into our email.
Sorry, I just got off work.
My fucking temples hurt now. And I ain't talking Excedrin.
Hey, speaking of temples,
Are you Jewish now?
What?
I can't remember where I heard this, but I think I saw it on a meme. It said if you push on your temple and your taint at the same time, it'll
Dude,
take
I
a
heard about
screenshot
that
of your
the
soul.
other day. A buddy at work was telling me about that meme.
It'll take a screenshot of your soul.
He said he saw that meme at like 2 o'clock in the morning and was like, I'm alone, I'm going to try this.
Oh,
I'm
gross.
like, what if you just heard like a camera noise go off in your brain like it actually worked? It was like,
What if it was an old style
Yeah,
camera?
say the old
where
style when
the
the
bulb
bulb
has to be
breaks.
popped out and it comes out of his butt.
the bulb explodes.
Or your butthole puckers up like the lens for the...
Focuses.
All right, we're getting way off track.
Fuck thought of that one.
That was pretty good.
Sorry.
What about if you know someone who doesn't have a soul?
Oh.
So the Gmail, the
Anyways.
email that we got today.
How do you take a screenshot on an Apple iPhone?
Oh God,
Ooh.
what's a computer?
Ugh. Fuck the commercial.
Excuse me,
dumbass.
I am so sorry. Man, I'm laughing really hard.
Hey, Dan.
Dale's got
what's
the
up?
black
Shut the fuck up.
Dale's got the black lung
Okay, we have
Dip, dip,
an
dip, dip.
email
and diphtheria.
from a user named Killer Number 5.
This is killer number 5.
It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got him in the trunk, so come on, let's drive.
Oh no!
Oh.
Let's keep it going.
I like it. Go.
I got.
I got.
McDonald's.
Oh my God.
It says
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
it says
Go fuck yourself.
I can't read the email.
I can't read the email.
It says you lost a bet. Now as penance, you have to be inseparable from a loud villain. Nope, that's not what I meant to say.
From a loud villain?
Okay, so you lost a bet. Now as penance, you have to be inseparable from a villain for 1 year.
Okay.
It can be any villain.
Uh-huh.
Who is the villain? But here are the rules. You have to sleep, eat, be at work with. It's 24/7. You have to be with them the whole time. So, who is the villain? And we'll start with
Who sent this email?
Killer Number 5.
What is wrong with him?
They're like your conjoined twin, almost then.
I feel
Kinda.
like this is a bet that we would win. At least I feel that way.
I don't
That's
know. I don't know if I'd want to hang out with somebody for that long in the first place. 24/7 is a lot.
Yeah.
Do you have to
I
go to
mean,
the...
if you pick the right villain,
Like, what
You
about
just-
you can have
bathroom
good
time?
I
Here's-
say you got
I think what he's
poop
saying is you for 7 days a week for 52 weeks of the year or a leap year depending, you have to be with this person. They have to be in the same room with you. They have to be with you in the car when you drive to work. They have to be with you at work. They have to come home and eat dinner with you. Things like that.
So you have to go where they go, too.
could you imagine
well-
just picking Jason Voorhees and like never having a solid conversation with him? Hey
So
man,
we're-
how'd your day go?
Vance, who would your villain be? And why?
And why? I think there's difference though, because like if we're talking like horror realm villain,
It can be any villain.
I would probably hang out with like Michael Myers.
Because he's quiet.
Yeah. But he's
really nice.
and plus like you could get
He's just
away
gonna
with
stare
just
at you
saying
all the
anything
time.
you want to anybody, because who's really gonna talk shit to you when you're hanging
Who's
out
going
with
to
Michael
talk
Myers.
shit to you with Jason or Freddy or
Good point.
Leatherface?
There's kind of a loophole if you pick Freddy, though, because he's not always going to be with you, because he mostly lives in like a dream world.
Yeah, but isn't the whole loophole with that he comes to life?
I'd like to eventually make friends with this person because I mean you're stuck with them for a year, and just imagine like, hey, Fred, scratch my back there for me real quick, would you? Oh fuck, I'm dying.
I got you, bitch.
I got you, bitch.
I'm gonna scratch your back, bitch.
I'm gonna scratch you good.
You're dead, bitch.
But I don't know. Like I just picture, I picture like Jason sitting outside the bathroom door waiting for you, and you're like, "Hey, could you hand me some toilet paper?" And he look at his machete's got like a toilet paper roller on it. Shing, here you go, buddy.
He's like, he's standing outside the door. He just kicks the door in. You're like, open the door. Do not splinter my fucking house
We use
apart.
knobs in this house, mister.
Or every time I bring a girlfriend home,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Who's that guy standing behind us? Oh, that's Jason. Don't worry about him. You'll get used to the
He's
music.
giving me
But
the
it
creeps.
would probably be Michael Myers for that reason, and also like Freddy and Jason are dead, so I think they would smell worse.
I can't believe you didn't pick Chucky.
Yeah,
Would he just irritate you after a while?
I think so. Like, yeah, I think he would.
You think
Because
that-
and he really doesn't have a lot to offer
His
as far
constant
as
seancing.
yeah. Give me the power, I beg of you,
Dude, we're trying to watch fucking Office. Can you just stop, please?
non-horror though. Lex
Lex Luthor?
Luthor, absolutely.
He's a good dude. I like me some Lex. He knows the dividing line between what's a villain and what's a hero.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I like the whole idea of just Lex Luthor in general and why he's like he is and how he views everything. Like, I'm not saying that
he's very
we should-
objective.
Very, yeah.
And he created the Immortal series, so
But he kind of looks out like looks outside the box for answers and
Think
stuff.
outside the bun.
Thinks outside the box.
I think
Outside the bun.
Tacos.
Those are my answers, and I'm sorry
Those
they
are
were so
good.
long-winded.
No, they're good. I like the Lex Luthor one a lot. I first thought you were going to say Lex Luthor from wrestling, and then I realized that's not an actual wrestler.
Oh my
That
god,
was
I
Lex Luger, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Lex
Yeah,
Luthor.
but I remember when I was younger, I was watching wrestling with a friend just because it was on at his house, and I watched that dude jump off the top rope,
Break his
and
leg.
his fucking
Leg
leg
snapped.
broke, and you could see it.
Yeah, the bone. It was a compound fracture.
It like bit at the shin. Just
They had to stop the feed and turn it over to the guys, and they were like,
guarantee you, his pants shit themselves.
his little tidy whities. Lex Luthor. Natalie, what's your villain?
Come back to me.
Okay, copy. Nick, what's your villain?
All right, so non-horror, it would be the Joker, hands down.
What?
I'm
That would
gonna
get
stick
so
to the
annoying
comic book
after a
realm,
while.
and I'm mostly
Oh my
leaning
God,
towards
I'm
the
so
Joker
whiny.
from The Dark Knight.
Okay.
That Joker
All
more
right.
specifically, just because I need some spontaneity in my life.
Yeah, but you're like, what if you really wanted to talk to somebody and you're like, can we have a serious talk for a second? And he's just like, why so serious?
It's not about sending a message. Yeah, but my data plan's not working. That was pretty far right reach to go for a joke, but I got there. And I got there.
It worked.
And you guys came with me. Who's your other villain?
Thinking somewhere in the horror realm, and I
Joker's
just-
pretty horror. I don't know. If you read the Black Mirror series, it's pretty horror.
Yeah, I know.
Nerd.
Nerd!
If you read the Black Mirror series, it's pretty horrific.
I don't know if you guys read the Black Mirror series, but it's been like Grant Annis. It's really good.
Some people have called it our time's masterpiece.
Got Scott Snyder.
I like Scott
Scott
Snyder.
Snyder?
Scott Snyder is a beast.
Scott Snyder's
I
the
will
best.
read anything that guy writes.
Scott Snyder, Garth Ennis.
Yep.
I'll do it.
Jock.
Yeah.
Calls me
I don't know if I don't know if I have a horror villain. Honestly,
Rider, Dreamweaver.
maybe a xenomorph would be kind of cool to hang out with until it starts drooling.
I would just imagine that fucking the whole house up. It just would not work for me. I don't know,
Just
but
you
Xenomorph's
just hear
pretty
it
good.
screaming from a distant room, and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, I don't know.
Just acid seeping through your floors.
Tell you who I wouldn't hang out with, Leatherface.
Yeah, that's
That's a fuck around.
That's a good
It's
call.
Like you're never getting a girlfriend then.
No.
Would you hang out with his family?
You're like, I just met. Yeah, right, exactly. You're like, I just met her. She's really cool. He's like, "Ah!" Like he's wearing her face. You're like, God damn it, another one. I was so happy with her. My villain would probably be, I don't know. I'd probably be a human. Something I think maybe from a video game, and I'm kind of thinking, oh man,
Mother Brain.
You know, I was thinking about Mother Brain because I love Metroid, but it's just in a tank. There's nothing there. It's, I don't know. I don't know. Natalie, do you got yours yet?
You go to work and you got to get this fucking 2-wheel dolly out.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mother Brain.
She's constantly on a pallet. Just a jackhandle right behind me the whole time. Natalie, you got yours?
I would say, for like non-horror, I would say Shredder from the Turtles.
Oh, tonight
Very
we're down on
nice.
Turtle Soup.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Movie Shredder or cartoon Shredder?
is
kinda
he
one of the
animated in
same.
real life?
They're kind of one of the same.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a pretty good job there.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm down.
Michael Bay fucked it up. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which one did he do?
With the most
newest?
recent.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
he did
see- I
the most
didn't see
recent ones where
those.
the turtles look like Shrek.
That's what everybody
Get
says.
out of my swamp!
Get out of my sewer.
I'm a turtle. We have layers.
Layers.
For horror, I would say
Word.
Oogie Boogie.
Oh, that's
man.
a good one.
Yay!
Sounds
a
like
good
bitch.
one.
Obviously, like, oh yeah,
What-
duh, you love Nightmare, duh. It's so awesome, duh.
What if, what,
Okay.
what if, like, instead of the turtles being, or along with the turtles being Shrek, like, Master Splinter was like Donkey. Man, everybody love parfait, man. You ever tell somebody, hey, man, let me get some parfait? And they're like, hell no, I don't like no parfait.
Tonight I turn it down on Turtle Soup.
Yeah.
That is a Ninja Turtles that I would love to watch.
Oh man.
Just
That'd be
Eddie Murphy as the voice of Master Splinter.
Eddie Murphy as Eddie Murphy as Eddie Murphy as Eddie Murphy.
This motherfucker made it funny.
It's called Redundant, and it's in theaters Friday. Man, I still don't really
Jeff
have
Portnoy. Jeff Portnoy.
Jeff,
Fatty's
Bobby
part two.
Newport. Bobby Newport.
Dan, I know you're trying to think of a video game villain. I think just skipping your turn, going back to me for round two.
What an asshole.
My
No
second
cuts, no
villain would
butts, no
probably be
coconuts.
Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2.
Oh, see, I don't like Borderlands.
What?
I never played it, so I don't.
Don't like it.
I don't know.
Don't think it's good writing.
What? That
Girl.
Daniel is throwing his finger around like, He's doing the head zigzag.
I'm gonna rock your
snapping the
world.
Z's.
Yeah, Vance was doing LaWanda last night.
Oh yeah.
I was like, ooh.
I'm gonna rock your
Woo,
world.
woo, woo. I'd probably have to maybe a comic book villain then, and I'd probably have to choose Magneto
Oh, nice.
because he'd
Very
have the
nice.
most interesting fucking stories.
Stick with the
Yeah.
classics.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking Clown from Spawn too, but
No, the Violator.
yeah,
He'd get so fucking annoying after.
Yeah.
It's just like the Joker. Like, who doesn't love the fucking
All right,
Joker?
next time we're gonna do. We'll do it instead of an email. Next time we'll do it. Where we'll do. If you had to throw a dinner party, invite
yeah.
only villains because I'm like I could hang out with this person too, and I'm just thinking all these people. So next time instead, or we can do it in addition to an email. We'll
Dinner
do like
for-
dinner party, service for 8 or
It's
something like
dinner
that.
for schmucks, but it's dinner for fucks.
Yeah.
Because it's all villains.
Yeah, and
Wait.
then we can do like a heroes dinner.
Magneto, and then if I had to choose a horror one, I'd probably go with something like, I don't know, Hollow Man, because you'd probably never see him a whole lot. He'd just be around. You'd turn around and slap him in the face by accident.
I can
but-
feel you standing over me at night, but I can't see you.
but then he'd rape you.
No, he only raped her, and that was a weird part of that movie.
It was.
That was the one part of the movie I was like, why? You didn't need to do that. You already had Elizabeth Shue. I mean, maybe it's because she wasn't coming. I don't know. We're getting way into Hollow
Would
Man.
you guys consider Jackie Estacado a villain?
Yeah, you're talking about from
Darkness.
Darkness.
Yeah, that'd be a good choice
Ooh,
because
but
then you'd have a
he's
bunch
not
of
a
little
villain,
like.
though. The Darkness is technically,
Well,
but he only eats mobsters, I guess.
can you hang out?
that a
with
game?
Just the
Yeah.
Darkness.
Oh, okay.
It's a
It's
comic
a
book.
game and comic book from
Oh, okay.
Top Cow.
Top Cow Comics.
That'd be cool though, because then
Nerds.
you'd get like a bunch of of friends.
What about the
That's
shark
true.
from Jaws?
Well, then you'd be hanging out with Mike Patton all day. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I would choose the Darkness.
Yeah, there
What
you go.
about the
You're
shark
welcome,
from
Dan.
Jaws?
Played by Ben Affleck.
Just got. You have to take a fucking giant aquarium everywhere with you.
Matt Damon.
Boonk, it's just shifting around at work.
This sucks. I don't want to put you in my wagon anymore.
What's his name?
What if the
Oh, how
the
cute.
intense Jaws music just played for the entire year?
Durner,
Durner,
Durner.
Durner.
It's
Is
Friday.
this song ever going to finish?
Yeah, it just keeps going with the same monotone.
So, Natalie, what do you got for us today?
We got way off track.
McDonald's. No, we're going to go over a haunted forest today.
If I were king of the forest.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so everybody, let's grab, we're going to need passports, plane tickets, sleeping bags,
Probably some
flashlights.
hiking boots,
Mm-hmm.
Deep Woods off.
tents.
Yes, Deepwood's off. Yeah, Tiana.
Not me, though.
No, Vinny doesn't get bit by mosquitoes.
Ever.
And it is fucking bullshit.
You know what? You
I'll
don't
be
get by
good-
spiders?
Nothing.
No.
Really?
Nothing.
It's
I pick
horseshit.
spiders up. I just put them outside.
I do too.
I saw this little invention. You know, like if you're working on a car or something.
It's called a wrench.
No, stupid. they've got this thing that you push a button in and it opens this little claw thing out the front.
Yeah.
Well, they replaced those with these soft bristles, and they open up and you put them on the spider, and they'll just pick it up, and
Oh,
then
okay.
you can take it and let it go humanely. And I thought that was cool because I love spiders. We had a pet spider for like 2 years that lived out on our deck.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, just chilling.
Just came
Did you
back
name
every
him?
year.
You gotta name him.
Yeah, it
We
was
did.
Chuck.
Chuck. Chuck the spider.
Yep.
Come for your daughter.
Well,
Come for your daughter, Chuck. Oh man, that's my villain. Beetlejuice.
Yeah, that'd be a good
That's my
one.
fucking
That
villain.
would be a good one.
make my millennium.
Make my millennium. All right, Allie, what do we got?
All right, well, let's start our journey, shall we?
Gloom, gloom, gloom,
Who's
gloom.
scared?
6
We're gonna go
foot,
these
7 foot, 8 foot punch.
Daylight to come and nope. All right, let's pretend we're going to these woods at the nighttime.
Do we have a flashlight?
Yeah, I said we're bringing our flashlight and our sleeping bags, tents, our deep woods off.
Our one video camera for 3 people.
I'm gonna have the boogers coming out of my nose while I look in it, like on Blair Witch.
Council blows caviar.
All right, let's go right to Germany first off. Hooray! We're gonna go to the Black Forest, not where they make the gummy bears, but it's just called Black Forest. It might be where they make gummy bears.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: if you're from Council Bluffs and you're all butthurt because I'm making fun of it, relax. I grew up there, so
Yeah, we
it's
can
okay.
tell.
He can.
Tell you what.
And we like the movie theater over there, so.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
I like the
That
bridge.
is a really nice movie theater.
the walk bridge.
Yeah.
I like the artwork they put up by the interstate off ramps. It's like skydivers deterrents.
Yeah.
The like Freddy Krueger hands.
Yeah.
Did you hear? I think it was last year's College World Series. There were a bunch of tourists over there because we got hit with that tornado, like on the opening ceremonies. There were a bunch of tourists over there taking pictures of it because they thought it was tornado damage.
Oh no.
That's about right. That's about right.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's a me, Council Bluffs.
Oh. All right. So, in Germany, what's called Black Forest, Germany,
Yeah.
along the Rhine River in southwestern Germany is where it's at.
It's in Germany.
It's in Germany.
It's
It's
German.
death.
Fir trees and pine trees make it like super dense. And there's pictures of all these. I'll put the links up for you guys on our sites. And I think these forests are magical. I absolutely love like deep, thick forests. And these are beautiful.
Okay.
So
Can you see it for the trees though? Oh.
hello.
Gum.
The Grimm brothers actually set a lot of their fairy tales here.
The Brothers Grimm.
Yeah. Water
McDonald's.
nymphs. I like Big Macs. Water nymphs supposedly live in the Mummel Lake or Mummel Lake. I don't know.
Ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma-ma.
The Mummelese have a legend of a king that dragged women down to his underwater kingdom
Ooh.
many, many years ago.
Mama Leah, Mama Leah.
Mamma mia, let me go!
I can't swim.
Glunk, glunk, glunk. They're just drowning. He's like, every time.
Sorry, I'll go get another one. Is that Aquaman? All right, so the legend of
Hidden temple.
the legend of
Zelda.
Locherberg, yep.
Locherberg.
These are these are also where Celtic graves and temples are in the forest here, and I think that'd be pretty sweet to see, like super old graves and things. So I'm down for a trip. You could feel their spirits at night, so that'd be really neat too.
Huh. Weird.
If there's total quietness, you can see them gathering as in their ghostly forms.
Somebody's like, shh, hold on. And they all scatter. You scared them away.
They're like deer.
They were so close.
You know.
They give you the ghost in the headlights look.
Ghost in the
Yes!
It's like Ghost in the Machine 2, Ghost in the Headlights. All right.
Myth of a village of Ettersbach?
Eiderbach.
You really struggle with German words, don't you?
I do.
And it's funny because
I remember this from the Witches episodes.
Yeah.
English comes from Germanic
I can
language.
do like the Chinese and the Japanese ones just fine.
No, you
for
can't.
all the anime.
No,
but
You need to start watching more German films.
apparently.
Yeah, watch Antibodies.
What's that?
Or Run
about?
Lola Run.
I love Run Lola Run. That's a great
I don't
movie.
believe in fear. I don't believe in...
She just runs through the whole fucking movie.
Manny!
Or
Sorry.
Inglorious Bastards, if that counts.
Yeah, you can do
I
that
haven't
too.
seen that one. It's on Netflix. It's in
You
my
haven't
queue.
seen Inglorious Bastards
It's pretty
yet?
good.
No, it's in my
pretty
queue
good.
on
It
Netflix.
is hands down my favorite Tarantino
It's
movie.
very
Hands
tense.
down.
It's a very tense movie.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite movie of all time, honestly.
Yeah, it's
if
in
I'm
our
being
Netflix
serious.
queue.
Who doesn't like the Bear Jew?
I gotta get it.
Dude, Brad Pitt should have won an Oscar in that movie.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
I want me my scalps.
The year of 1232, Herman Margrave of Baden gave his villages, Tilspur, known today as Ettersbach, yep, and Wolmerspur.
You are
to
pissing off all of our German
I
listeners
love
right
Germany.
now.
I'm sorry.
99999.
I do. I absolutely love Germany.
999.
When we went to the Dells, they had like this whole like German area, and I'm like, this is the coolest. It was so pretty. So sorry.
Del
Didn't-
Paxton?
Wisconsin Dells.
Oh. You're
So
Del
he
Paxton.
gave those to the convent of St. Gallen. Wolmerspur disappeared for unknown reasons. According to a myth, at midnight during the Advent, a headless horseman on a white steed rides into the cemetery over the terrain of the destroyed village of Wolmerspur.
Was that a horse?
I think his horse is sick.
I try to do a good horse.
Don't.
That was terrible.
I'll try again
Back.
later. I'll try to do a good one later. Let's go ahead.
Good Lord. Okay.
That'd be like if South Park made fun of a horse.
Oh
It's like a Wookiee horse.
my God. The legend of Fremersburg Mountain. Franciscan monks had a monastery from 1426 to 1826 on the slope of Fremerberg Mountain. And
400 years?
Yeah, that's what it said. It's
I
on the
don't know.
internet, so we know it's true. I made sure it was vetted by the.
Can you imagine anything lasting more than one fucking year these days?
No shit.
God.
You just destroy everything.
They destroy a casino every 10. And
Yeah.
so, like, you'd think of, like, I guess maybe it's because of all the holy ground and stuff like that. But, anyway, keep going. Sorry.
No, I agree. When I wrote that down, I'm like, damn, that is a long time.
Yeah.
It said when the ghosts were running about, they would raise the fear of the villagers, so the monks would run around and catch them in sacks, and then carry them. Excuse me. Carry the poltergeist back to their graves, where they would stay buried once and for all. So I'm just thinking like Scooby Doo in this.
Are these like burlap sacks?
Yes,
Scoob.
That's what I pictured too.
Like, let's get the onion bag, Scoob. Okay.
And then they pull the mask off, and they're like, "Old Man Weathers."
Like it was Old Man Withers the whole time.
And I've gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Shut up. Get on the ground. Stop resisting.
My head
Except this
hurts.
is Germany, so it'd
Like-
be like Old Man Adolf.
Yeah,
Old Man Adolf.
I would
would
have
have
gotten
got-
away for it too. I don't think that was German.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I never want to hear anybody make fun of my accent. so
Almost
bad.
sounded like Cheech Marin. Like, I would have gotten away for it too.
I would have gotten away for it too, man. But it wasn't for you
Dave's
meddling
not
kids.
here, man.
Yeah, man, you meddling kids are the worst, man.
You guys
Just
are the
like-
worst, man.
That was
Don't
fucking
harsh
great.
my mellow.
But
I'm
there's
done.
tons
I'm
of
done with
little.
this episode.
If it wasn't for you meddling kids. Is that better?
Yeah, that was way better.
Okay.
That was way
No,
better.
actually, can we hear Nick's again?
No.
Nick,
Please?
go ahead.
Please,
No.
please.
If it wasn't for you meddling kids,
Ay, Dios mío.
they caught me in a sombrero. You like that?
Chica tu madre.
What you think?
How did he get over here in Germany talking like that?
Hey, man, get me out of this bag.
I crossed the Rojo Breach. There are a lot of Nazis around there.
Where are the gummy bears?
I ate them all.
Nazis. It was dark and I could not see where I was going.
Like the ostrich and Family Guy. Ha ha! All right, Natalie, sorry, go ahead.
I know, it's okay.
Go ahead, Natalie.
Thank you.
It is your turn.
Oh, thank you.
It
There
is your
are
turn.
more stories about this place. There's like tons of them online, like lots of fun stuff. And they include like werewolves and witches sightings. So if you have a chance, look up some more on the Black Forest. And you can find your Mexican monk there.
What about the White Forest?
I love Black Forest ham.
That's not where it comes from, though.
Oh.
They don't carve it off the tree. This is
They
not a
tap
taste
it like
of ham.
maple syrup trees. And out comes ham.
He just slices the tad off. He's like, that
Oh,
Black
look.
Forest ham.
It's Black Forest spam.
That's in Hawaii, though.
If you can't beat them, sweet
Hey, bro, you want some Black Forest spam?
I love spam and Reese's.
Spam and Reese's.
Damn it, Reese's. Hey, peanut
Can I
butter
have
cup.
it?
You want some Black Forest ham, man? This is Germany.
I have started something.
I can't
that
stop now.
I regret
Yeah.
starting.
All right, let's head on over back to the States. We're going to go to North Carolina. Is that somebody walking? Did you bring back Bigfoot?
His name is Bigfoot.
His name is Bigfoot. He broke the concrete man.
Hey, Bigfoot, get out here, man. They're not going to believe this shit.
What?
That's Salinas' bumper.
That's how Bigfoot talks. What? What's wrong?
Man, Bigfoot, you're such a drag, man.
I don't mean to be.
Man, just lighten up a little, man.
I'm just a little understood by myself and misunderstood, like misunderstood from Pink, okay?
Do you like Jack Links?
Get away from me.
Here's some beef jerky, man. Calm down. Messing with Squatch.
Messing with Sasquatch.
All right, so
Sam
this is
Squanch.
called
It's fucking Sam Squanch.
Devil's Tramping Ground, and it's in North Carolina. It's 10 miles east of Siller City, and it's near Harper's Crossroads. It's about a 40-foot ring on the ground. It looks really creepy.
You
There's
gotta
some
say it
pictures
like
online.
you gotta say it like you're from there though. It's
I don't know how they talk.
40-foot ring on the
About
ground.
40-foot ring on that there ground.
Goddamn 10.
They
10
talk like that in North
I
Carolina.
have no
I don't
idea.
think-
You would.
North
They
Carolina.
have a bit of a twang.
A little bit of a twang.
See, I think I go like over twang. So I don't want to like overdo
Yeah,
it.
it's not like
Yeah.
Gulf Coast twang.
Yeah, I don't want to. This is where the devil stomps in circles at night, or where he's supposed
Just
to.
because he's mad.
Well, no, he like.
This is where the devil throws tantrums.
He's
No, he has a purpose. It's to plot how to bring down the downfall of mankind. So that's what he does.
Can't believe God won't let me back in.
This is bullshit. I don't want to be the fallen one.
Wouldn't it be better for him to just get a treadmill?
Or, do something progressive and actually have a plan.
Yeah,
Instead of
for
just
sure.
stomping around like it's some fucking, what is that, the Signs movie? It's just concrete. It's like little hooves.
What state is this in?
North Carolina,
Carolina.
still.
Yeah, where they talk like this.
They're really into NASCAR down there, man. Maybe he thinks he's going around a track.
Yeah,
I
no
love
shit.
Jeff Dale Earnhardt.
He's running around with his arms out.
I'm the fastest. All right, North Carolina State Department of Agriculture has even taken samples of the soil, and they don't understand why nothing will grow on this ring that's on the ground. So it's a mystery.
That's dumb.
Looking at this picture on this website from this is insider.com, it kind of looks like
Fallen ash.
where the well was from the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it
I
kinda
wonder.
does.
I wonder
Like,
if that's like that's where they docked
Like
that
where
off
these
of.
like logs are right here.
No,
looks
I
like
thought
where
that
the well
was-
was
I
because
thought-
there's a forest in the background.
I thought the ring was in...
Japan, Ringu. Thank you.
Well, no, but I'm talking about the American version.
Oh.
I thought that was in, like, the East Coast or on, like, Cape Cod or whatever.
Yeah, it was,
It was, like, over there,
northeast
right?
somewhere. Yeah,
Because it was all rainy. It was in
I'm
Maine.
just saying this looks like. Where
Oh, no, that does, but I was talking
Yeah.
about what she's talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
A boat.
I just don't know.
Oh, on a boat with a dog named Scott.
that was Irish.
Oy.
That was
I'm
Jewish.
I'm calling everybody out on their accents now.
Can you imagine a Spanish guy, though, in Germany talking like that, but it's, like, normal for them, so all the Germans talk like, oh, I guess that wouldn't work. The Germans would.
The Germans just all speak Spanish. Is
Yeah.
that, okay.
Whatever. That's a dumb joke. Anyway, moving on.
All right, let's go to Romania.
Oh wait, hold on.
You tried
Romania.
to get me back, Dan. Skirt.
I got nothing.
It's a plane
for that.
landing.
It's a plane landing. Sound like a
I
rooster.
sound like a fucking dog.
Hey.
Step on Sookie's paw. Arr.
All right, we're in Romania.
Yeah,
Okay, apparently we brought a dog with us.
brought the dog. It's called.
Boy, that's rough.
Let's see how you say this. Hoya Bas.
Yeah, good luck with this one.
Yeah.
What's it
Do you
say?
know how to say it?
Nope.
How do you spell it?
But I want to hear you try.
Hoya Bakyu.
No,
Yep.
Hoya Baki. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Hoya
What?
Bakyu. Hey. HOIA dash BACIU. It's in
Hoya
Romania.
Basiu.
Oh, listen to you. Hoya Basiu. Yep, that's I was just testing you to see if you knew it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, what's in Romania?
Let's just go with Dan's.
Okay, so in Transylvania, residents of a nearby town say that there's a circular clearing in the forest, which is a portal. Those who pass may never return. Anyone that does survive the trip reports feeling anxious, nausea, and the whole time that they're in there. So they kind of like get that sick feeling. I get a feeling. The military technician reported seeing UFO here in 1968, and the trees grow in gnarly patterns such as zigzags and spirals. There's a
word
picture
gnarly.
of online of these
So
trees
gnarly.
that grow here, and it's so fucking cool.
What if it did all the patterns like they did in the Saved by the Bell title screen, where it's like zigzags and triangles?
Little
and
triangles and
It's
diamonds.
all-
Just a bunch of like 90s designs.
Because I went through the portal.
Mr. Belding's in there.
Zach Morris is trash.
All right, let's get back in the plane. We're going to California. What the fuck kind of plane is that?
I would never take a plane that sounded like that overseas. It sounded like one of those private planes. It's just like a
Holy.
little like.
It's a crop duster.
Yeah, are we going to make it plane? Okay, this is called Elfin Forest, California. What a badass name.
What is it?
Elfin.
Oh, okay.
Native Americans once lived here, and a lot of people have found artifacts on the ground from them. I didn't see what tribe, though. So.
None of your elfin business.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, jeez.
God damn it, you're full of them tonight, man.
You are.
Sorry.
He's on point.
Sorry.
Sorry. There is also an abandoned insane asylum here, so that's pretty fucking cool.
There's just one
Sign
crazy
me
guy
up.
left.
Yeah, so I'd like to go see it with my own eyes.
Nice.
Also, a folklore tale of gypsies lived here in the 1800s, and they were chased out of town and murdered by the townsfolk. So that's nice of them.
Well, usually it's the other way around, right?
Let me apologize to anybody that
Is it
has
just
had tragedy befall their family from gypsies, but I just want to say, I think gypsies are fucking cool.
Yeah, I do too.
Gypsies are cool, but they're very, very thievy.
They're the coolest.
They don't steal from each other, though.
My mom used to tell
Yeah,
me if
there's
I was
code.
bad, gypsies were going to steal me.
It's like pirate code almost.
So you
Yeah.
were purposefully bad.
I've seen.
No, I was scared. I was a good kid.
There's gypsies
that
in
show on
Wolfman.
Netflix. Hemlock Grove.
Hemlock Grove.
Did you see From Hell, or was it From Hell?
Yeah.
That was great when the dude was dancing on top of the table.
Yeah, Cossack dancing, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
You
gypsy.
fucking love that movie.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
good.
it's okay. It's a lot of opium. That's pretty much all
Yeah.
it was.
That was so gross, though, with the old lady, and she's like, "Arr, arr,
What was she
Yeah.
like again?
arr, arr, arr."
No, she was like, meow. She was a cat.
All right, so the remaining gypsies actually cursed the forest.
Because you,
Yes, give me my butt.
the red oak will now become the
Hey,
white
man.
oak.
Get over here and let's curse this forest. What's up, fool?
You like that? You want to curse?
What's up, fool?
off me, Holmes.
Hikers and forest goers now report sightings of a ghostly woman in a white dress. They see bleeding trees
See?
and a spirit riding a horse.
That's just
There's your horse.
that's just
noise.
Tom. That's just what he does.
Oh, Tom.
He's like
Silly goose. Tom.
Bye, Tom.
All right, we're going to stay in the United States, you guys. But we're going to head over to Massachusetts.
Walk sounds, walk sounds, walk sounds.
Walking from California to Massachusetts.
Oh, I mean,
All right, Forrest Gump, let's go.
I think I'm done.
All
I'm not
right.
a smart man.
I'd like
but
to
I
go
know what
home
love
now.
is.
All right, this is called Freetown State Forest. It's in the Bridgewater Triangle in southern Massachusetts. We will do an episode on Bridgewater.
Southern Massachusetts.
Down the road. So there was a Indian tribe that lived here.
Native American or an Indian? There's a difference.
Native American.
Okay.
Sorry.
What if the Native Americans, though they already had the Boston accent?
Hey, get in my teepee.
Hey, you want to get my buggy? That's crazy, dude. Wicked smart.
Get on this fucking horse and let's go.
This maze is wicked good.
Many moons ago, me and Trump here. I tell you, they're just gonna keep taking our land. I'm telling you.
It was the Wampanoag Indian.
Wampanoag, dude.
Wampanoag, dude.
Jeez, dude.
Sorry.
Quit hitting the peace pipe and trim your nails for God's sake.
The tribe cursed the forest when the chiefs sold the land out from under them. And now stories tell strange creatures, UFO, Sam Squanches, and satanic cultists and murderers of the 70s and 80s. And people also see fireballs and poltergeist sightings.
Okay, first off, 70s and 80s, that's just disco. And then thirdly, fireballs, that's Mario.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mario.
So-
Princess is in another castle.
It's Prince in another castle, dude. Forget about it.
She's not here anymore. You're going to have to go find someone else.
Dude, did you see that Koopa, dude? He was huge.
Wicked huge.
Wicked huge.
Wicked huge.
Where are we again? Was that what accent?
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Nick, how does it go?
Yeah. Nope.
I'm from Massachusetts.
God, Harvard Yard.
Harvard Yard.
How about Yad? All right, now let's head down to Mexico. Oh, you're already there. That was not a coincidence.
I've been waiting for this.
Or that
one.
was absolutely coincidence.
I'm from Mexico.
Juno Pay Lady.
Isla de las Muñecas.
Oh, that's Ricky Martin's old
Isle
band.
of something. What? She bangs. All right, it's an island near Mexico City, and it's full of trees that are strung with hundreds and upon thousands of dolls. So,
Oh, I've seen that.
yeah,
Pictures
this
of
one's
that.
pretty cool. So, our older sister, Dan and I's older sister, absolutely hates dolls, and I really want to send her random pictures of this island, so I think I'm going to start doing that. One person lived on this island. His name was Don Julian Santana. Nick, did you know him? No, he's shaking his head. No,
No
guys.
response.
For those,
No response.
yeah. This is kind of sad. He found a body of a girl in one of its canals more than 50 years ago, and there was a doll in the water with her. So he hung the doll in the tree as a tribute to the little girl. And after that, he kept hanging dolls until about 2001, when he drowned in that same canal that he found the little girl in. So some people believe the dolls are a safeguard to the island. Some people believe that they're evil. So I guess it's like perception.
That's a safeguard. That ain't an evil
They got a
thing.
50-50 chance of being right either way.
Yeah, exactly.
What if it falls on your head and kills one guy, but if it falls on the other guy and saves him? Like, he's like, oh, man, we're still here in 50-50. Damn it. I need to know.
Can't get
So
your
I'm
beer on
split
these
right down the
dolls.
middle. I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally. Look at me.
The doll cut you in half?
Yeah.
Jesus, what the hell?
Hello, Dolly.
You can go see the island by a 4-hour round trip via ferry.
Or you can do it in 2 seconds on the interweb.
The World Wide Web can take you there right from your home.
Gumshoes. Where in the world is the doll in Carmen, San Diego?
Hold on, I'm on the shitter looking it up on my phone. Just a second.
Jesus Christ.
All
You
right.
stop shitting with the door open.
Stop it. God.
Wallen Pompeg.
Okay, let's head on back to England.
Very old
Oh.
England.
Witchwood Forest, England. Was that a cart?
Yeah.
Okay. I guessed it. Yay.
We're taking a cart across to England.
Across the water?
Yep.
All right. Sure.
With elephants, Vance.
I can't do an elephant. noise.
What?
Ah, that's
Nick's
fucking
over there
great.
shitting himself.
Excuse me.
It's not
He's like,
turned
oh,
on
excuse
It's
me.
not like you turned on a vacuum. There we go. That's good.
Ah. That was good, Elefante.
Mine was a Spanish elephant.
That was my Timothy Olafante.
Nice.
This has got to stop.
Okay, so the Witchwood Forest was once a part of
Witchwood?
Ah, you guys. It was once a
That
part of
was
the
cute.
royal hunting grounds of Oxfordshire. People have reported sightings of a horse-drawn cart carrying a couple with crying children. And
It's got to be
reports.
annoying.
Yeah, I was like, God, what a fucking.
Gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy.
The horse doesn't go anywhere because it's sitting there with
Are
the
we there
pencil drawing
yet?
carts.
horse-drawn cart.
Pictionary.
Hello.
I hate you.
There it is.
But secretly love you.
Yeah.
That's
And-
not secret.
There are reports of an Amy Robsart, the wife of the Earl of Leicester. She died of a broken neck mysteriously.
What's her name?
Amy Robsart.
Sounds like a country singer.
Amy Robsart from England.
Before he cheating on you.
He broke my neck. And it says I died mysteriously.
I took our famous drawn horse in a divorce, of course.
Down by the bay. Let's go eat some hay. Just May. She actually confronted her husband after she became a ghost while he was hunting in the Witchwood Forest.
God! Jesus Christ.
She predicted that he would join her within 10 days, and bam, he sure fucking did.
On the ninth
Get him, girl.
day.
Get him, girl.
She predicted or he predicted?
She predicted to him that she's like, you will join me within 10 days.
So she had her back to him with her face forward. She's like, you're going to join me in 10 days. You know it. And he's like, no, I'm not. 10 days later,
She's
he
like,
fucking
bullshit
died.
you want.
And then she walks away but bumps into a tree.
Ouch. I mean, I'm a ghost. It's cool. And he did. He actually died.
From diphtheria.
Dip, 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 dip.
What did he die from?
It didn't say. It just said that he fell sick.
It was diphtheria.
Yeah, we'll say that. And it
This
said
has to
anybody
be.
that meets her while in the forest will have a similar
die.
fate.
Nobody worry about me.
All right. So we're staying in Britain. We're going to go to the Epping Forest. I said Epping, not Epping. Or it could be Epping. Epping.
You said
I'd say it's
BBs.
Go to
probably
the
Epping.
Epping Forest. I hate that Epping
I
Forest.
hate the Epping Forest.
All right. It's a burial ground full of murderers and the victims. So,
That's cruel.
yeah.
It's
So there
downright
was
disrespectful.
And it was
Yeah.
it was the people of London.
Like,
so
if I kill someone, I don't want to be surrounded with people I killed the rest of my life. It's
Yeah,
not
do
fair.
like Tales
you
from the
wouldn't
Hood.
think so. Yeah, no shit.
I didn't do it, man. I didn't know you was there. It was wrong place, wrong time.
Or like the little dolls that chase him, that guy in the house.
Yeah, but we can't say what they're called.
No.
Why?
We just
No,
can't.
you
Have you ever
can't
seen that
say
movie?
that.
What is it?
Tales from the Hood.
The little dolls.
Long
the,
time
Was he like a
God.
senator or a congressman?
He was a
and
congressman.
He was not.
And he was very
racially-
racist.
Yeah, so he was.
And he called them a very horrible term. And kids, if you want to look it up on the internet, you can look up the scene, I'm sure, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which Vance is now doing.
You hear that type.
I've never seen him more focused than
No,
anything.
she was like, "What are they called?"
Keep going, Allie, while Vance looks it up.
Yeah, it's like the word you can't say.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But there's other
that word.
There's three tales in the whole
Yeah.
movie, and I was like, it wasn't a
It's
bad
like Tales
movie.
from the Crypt, but it's like the hood version, like literally. Tales
This
from the
ain't
Hood.
hell, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
No,
Wasn't
no.
it- was
they
it
say
Lawrence
no
Fishburne?
mortuary. No, it was
was,
the guy who played. Oh, what the fuck is his
Bill
name?
Cosby.
This ain't no mortuary,
Nick,
motherfuckers.
Look up IMDb Tales in the Hood. Who's like the narrator? He was like the grave digger.
No, he was part of the mortuary crew.
That's right. That's right. Okay, well, I was
Because
close.
they were
well,
ba-
I was
'cause-
close.
Yeah, because they were
Shit bag.
they
what
were
was his
burying
name?
or they were putting away one of their
He
homies.
looked like not Lawrence Fishburne.
His name's Clarence Williams III,
Okay.
and his name was Mr. Sims.
Yeah.
And
yep,
Corbin-
yep.
Corbin-
It's been a minute.
Corbin Benson was one of the guys.
That's a good classic.
He was a
movie.
mortician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't no mortuary, motherfuckers. This is hell. And they're like starting dancing around, burning.
Okay, so there was a robber named Dick Turpin who used to rob people in the forest. I knew you guys were gonna laugh at that.
It's
I
just,
fucking
it's
knew
just
when I was
funny.
typing it. I
It's
was
because
like,
of his last name.
Yeah, Dick
Turpin.
Turpentine.
Weird.
Weird. He used to rob people as they passed by the forest, or if they would come into the forest.
Got your keys. he runs up a tree.
His spirit now haunts the forest. So if you put your car in neutral on Hangman's Hill, it will be pulled upward by a dead long executioner spiral rope. So I've actually seen that on a YouTube video where somebody has their car where it goes backwards up the hill. It's because of the gravitational pull of the Earth,
Right.
or whatever. But they call it Hangman's Hill, and it's because you're the
Oh, it's
long
always
dead,
a hangman something.
yeah, or Dead Man's Curve.
Devil's Backbone from
Yeah.
from Airborne.
There's Devil's
Circa 1994.
There's
That was
a
a
Devil's
great
Hill
show.
over
I
in
love that movie.
Hummel Park.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
No, it's the Devil's Staircase, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, there's that one, and then there's the Devil's Lookout. or
I
something
watched.
like that.
I walked that though. I didn't feel anything Coincidentally, I have a tail growing now, but that's
No
nothing.
big deal.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. It's
I loved
vestigial.
Airborne.
Chicks love dogs.
Wasn't Jack
Shell
Black in
hell.
that? He was Augie Augustus.
He was Augie, and then the dude named Rosenblatt was in, I think,
Rosenblatt.
Didn't we have this Airborne conversation the other day? We
I
were in the
fucking love
store.
Airborne.
Yeah,
And I will
used to
have
watch
many
it all the
conversations
time.
about it.
I like when he tells
a
a
good
story
movie.
about the shark.
And then the shark, man, it's just like, it just got to me. And I hated his character, but I really liked that movie.
Yeah.
What else is he in?
Nothing.
Oh,
No.
Baywatch.
the show.
Yeah.
Oh.
He did Baywatch.
Okay.
He was like the 90s, what's that kid? Zach
Efron.
Efron. He was like the 90s Zac Efron.
It's okay. He's adult now. I can say it.
Nellie's.
He's cute.
He's cute.
Look at that.
She's
Body.
not wrong.
Ooh.
It's weird.
Okay, so let's stay in Britain again. We're gonna go to Screaming Woods.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Get in the goddamn woods.
Welcome to Screaming Woods.
It's so loud in here. I have a headache. I have to get back in the car.
I need some Excedrin.
It's also known as During Woods or Deering.
I'm trying to read.
Turn the page.
It's on the outskirts of Pluckley, which is Britain's most haunted village. So I need to actually look that up.
Why the
'cause-
fuck would you live there?
Why would you
Pluckley?
not?
Hello, we're in Pluckley.
Don't mind
Pluckley.
those ghosts. They're right over there.
Pluckley.
Pluckley.
Okay. Some people say you will go mad if you enter these woods.
It's gone mad.
It's going absolutely.
He's going
mad.
absolutely pop bananas.
It's
fucking
going bloody
Pluckley.
bonkers.
He's out. His
Believe.
biscuit.
He
If
went
you
to
get,
Pluckley.
or you can actually get lost in the fog and never come out, becoming one of the screaming drifters that gives the place its name.
Imagine some-
Hey! I'm a drifter!
So am I. Where are you?
I don't know!
I got in the fog. Son of a.
Here, I'm over here.
He's like, you just hear like footsteps and, ow! Another tree.
Found ya!
Let's hold hands.
No, that's gay!
Or some guy's like throws a frisbee and it goes into the screaming woods. Hey, whose frisbee is this? I'll come get it. And then he walks in. Oh no, I'm lost forever.
They're playing ultimate, or
It's
was
just-
ultimate frisbee?
It's
or
just frisbee
was
stacked.
it frisbee golf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
frothing.
Who put the
Frothing.
frisbee golf coal in the forest of Screaming Woods? This is bullshit.
No littering.
they're playing golf and the commentators even like, all right, watch him line up for this ninth hole.
You imagine like he goes from the forest. He's like, so this is the forest right here. And if you come back out, then he'll be like this. And if you go back in, it's like a barrier you cross.
Yes. I like it. That's fucking great.
Hey!
McDonald's!
Oh my god.
All right, let's go to India. Come on, guys.
No,
Was that a sitar?
no, it's a magic carpet.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, let's get racist here.
No,
No,
it's
it's fun and
no,
informative
no,
and fun.
No, Germany.
All right, let's go to.
We may not be able to air this episode.
Hey,
We love
don't
everyone.
air that racist.
This one's gonna get us some attention for
No,
sure.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
because we love everyone for Pete's sake.
Speak
do.
for yourself.
Vance is part Native American, so he can say whatever he wants.
Hey, how are you?
Too soon. Okay, so Dow Hill Forest,
Let's
India,
cut that part out.
in West Bengal town of Kursong. Daniel's now snorting. If you can't hear that, he's got a case of the snow.
I just looked at him dead-eyed and said, I'm sorry. I love you. Hey, that guy's racist. All right, keep going.
Okay. All right, let's start over on this one. Okay. Dow Hill Forest, India. In the West Bengal town of Kursong, we'll say that's right. Downhill Victoria boys' school is known to be one of the most haunted places in India. And people say they can hear footsteps in the hall when the school's
just the
closed
kids.
from...
Oh.
No, when it's closed from...
Kids in the hall.
Good show.
Do.
Good show.
I hear that theme music everywhere.
They say they can hear it when the school is closed from December to March. And the forest surrounding the school is said to have been the home of several murders. So there is a headless boy that wanders the woods between the school and the forest on a road called Death Road. So
But he can't really see where he's going.
Thunk, thunk, trip
Son of
over
a-
a can.
The people in the screaming ones are yelling at him, "Watch out!
Go left! No, right!
Your other left!"
In here.
His head's over somewhere else singing I Ain't Got No Body.
I ain't got nobody.
Nobody.
It's just rolling around on the ground.
It gets dirt in its mouth. God.
The yelling, screaming trees are playing soccer with it.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy!
Sure, you guys, bitch. Does anybody help me? Go ahead.
All right, let's go to New Jersey. You guys want to go to New Jersey?
Freak bass.
Dale's discoing in New Jersey, apparently. He was like moonwalking and rolling, doing the hand roll.
How do you do a moonwalk sound?
Yeah. All right, this is called Pine. Pine Barns, New Jersey. So this is fucking huge. It's 1 million acres across 7
Holy
counties.
shit. Is New
Yeah.
Jersey even that big?
Well, it's across 7 counties, so I don't know if it's all in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. And it was on the internet, so who knows if that's true. It was known for sawmills and paper mills and other industries in the colonial era. So people moved on when coal was discovered in West Pennsylvania, so they essentially made this area like ghost towns. And this is also home to the New Jersey Devil. It was born in 1735 to a woman named Deborah Leeds, and this was her 13th child. It had wings, or it has wings, I guess it's still around, a goat's head and hooves, and one night it flew out of the chimney and killed all the livestock and now haunts the land. So we'll go over more of the Jersey Devil.
That story, the Jersey Devil, like, that's just surrounded in fuckery.
Yeah.
It is.
Wrapped in fuckery.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a Jersey Devil. Like,
Jersey
part. I just
Devils.
wanted to throw that out.
I just like how it just shimmied up the chimney. It's like, why would it go that way? Why didn't it
It's
just go out the
before
door?
Santa.
Break through the window. Instead it goes, I'm going to go through the dirtiest spot I could find in the home.
Well, it had wings, so it probably wanted to get up to the roof and fly away.
Up on the
Stupid.
roof.
It'd be funny if
Okay.
you did it around December time when Santa's coming down, though. Oh, excuse me.
Do you have time to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this last one, I actually debated on doing it or not because of that fucking idiot from YouTube, but I won't.
Oh, you're talking about the Japanese.
Yeah, we'll stick to the lighter side of it.
Yeah,
because
that's a whole thing, dude.
I absolutely love Japan, so I'm doing it more
This
as a
forest
tribute.
is super sacred for people who commit suicide.
Yeah.
And I am a lifelong believer in take your own life if that's what you want. And I believe, like Danes, they have their own. They're coming up with their own suicide pods. Like, it's humane. It's for people who are terminally ill. But for this forest, though, the authorities, they leave the bodies there sometimes because it's like a place that people go to end their life.
Yeah.
This little shit named Jake Ryan on YouTube.
No,
No.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Sorry.
Sorry,
went
Jake Ryan.
to-
I don't
Sorry,
know who you
Jake.
are.
Sorry, Jake. You're
I don't
Where
know
did
who
you
that
get
is.
Jake Ryan from?
I don't know.
Isn't he?
Maybe because Jake
That's-
Paul is his brother.
Two first.
Yeah. Yeah.
They both have two first names.
Yeah.
He's a douche canoe, but the guy
piece of
fucking
shit.
Twat waffle.
he's
I don't want to like give him YouTube.
no,
views.
we're not. But he's a prick, and he went to fuck with the forest and like
Yeah.
make
What
it.
did
He
he
made it like a fucking spectacle.
He went
There was
to
no
the
tact.
forest, and him and his dumb crew, and they came across a body of a person that hung himself, and they made a spectacle of it, threw it on the internet for everyone to see, and he is a ungrateful piece of shit. But
Yeah, but he has millions of followers.
yeah, millions. But he
Thanks,
lost a lot
world.
after that.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
He still has a 6-pack abs and a lot of
He's
money.
gross.
And I'll never have that.
Okay, so it's called the
Well, you can have a lot of money someday.
it's called the Aokigahara Forest. And like I said, absolutely love Japan. I want to go there one day, and I want to see everything.
I want to go there too.
And so this is all with respect, because this is not just this forest area, but everything about Japan just absolutely fascinates me and always will. So it's on the northwestern side of Mount Fuji, and it is known as the Suicide Forest or the Sea of Trees. Suicides have been common here since the 1900s. There's been 500 since the 1950s. I think in 2010 it said like 247 attempts and, oh God, I didn't write it down, but like 51
54.
54, okay. That was good because I was
Do
doing it
they-
off memory.
do they all hang themselves or
No.
So like somebody could go in there and just
Shoot
take like
themselves.
or
Yeah.
take a poison or
Yeah,
something.
there's
like
all
that.
kinds of ways that it, and there's a documentary about it,
Yeah.
and you can actually, I think it's on Netflix, wasn't it?
I don't know.
There's a show on Netflix called Dark Traveler.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yes, I want to see that. That's in our queue.
I watched the
watched it.
episode where he
Did you
goes
watch
to he goes to the suicide forest and he's like walking through it. There's actually
Was
a
he
lady
doing
that
it with
like
like
lives
respect?
Yeah, there's
there. Yeah,
there's
no,
people.
he was super respectful about
Okay.
it. And
There's
I
people
saw the
that-
first one where he got he went to see Santa Muerta.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
yeah,
that'd be cool.
yeah.
So it's a dense. I've seen a lot of pictures of it. It's a very
It's a
dense
pretty
forest.
forest.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's rich with
probably why you
trees
go
in
there.
which they muffle the sound. So it's easy to get lost in there, and it's easy to muffle the sound of what you're doing. So Japanese mythology associates the forest with demons, and is also said that the yurei, aka spirits, lure people in here, and then some don't get to leave because of that. Locals claim to hear spirit screams in the night, and the ubasute may have been practiced here into the 19th century. And ubasute is called, otherwise known as, abandoning the old woman. It's a mythical old practice in Japan whereby they leave the old woman or old man into the forest and they just leave them on their own to basically fend for themselves and die. Basically, remove them from the village. It does say it's mythological. So I don't know if it was in this area or if it didn't actually happen. But it's a desolate place and it's a sad place. But there are signs urging visitors to seek help, think of their families, and to not take their own lives, like on the way into the forest. And they also do annual body searches. So they do try to prevent the sadness from going on here. But
Yeah, I don't mean to say like
Yeah.
I believe in people that everyone should be able to, but to me it's like if you're
Terminally,
I look
ill or
at suicide a
something.
very different way than a lot of people. So
Yeah.
to me, it's like I don't want anybody to do it. Obviously, that's not what everybody wants. But the fact that they turned it into kind of a spectacle is what I think why I get so angry about it. But I don't live there.
are you talking about the
The
YouTube idiot?
the YouTube guy, and
Oh,
then
what a
like some
piece
other
of
people
shit.
make whatever.
I
but-
didn't know who he was before that, and I was like, "What is?" And I'd seen that video. I'm like, "What is he doing?"
his whole
Aw.
trip in Japan, he filmed like the whole thing.
Yeah,
he was just being like
fuckery.
super racist
Yeah.
the whole time. Like there was another video he posted leading up to the Suicide Forest one where he was running around dressed as like Pikachu throwing Pokeballs at
Yeah, I've
Japanese
seen
people.
that.
And I was like,
I'm like, I don't even know who this kid is. Why
how did he
why
not
people
get
like
kicked
him?
out? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But anyway, that is our tour of the haunted forest. Yay!
tuk, 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 tuk. That's a tugboat sound.
Sorry, I hit my mic. Headphones just caught my hair. Tell you what.
Vinny,
Benny! Benny!
Sup, bro?
hey, how can people help us out,
I'm ripping waves, dude.
and how can they contact us?
Vinny, you're not ripping waves.
ripping
You're
waves,
literally
dude.
sitting
Okay.
down.
Dude,
Dude.
bro,
Bro.
ripping waves.
Once again, the only thing you rip is ass.
Don't
Rip
scare away the
away,
ghosts,
dude.
please.
Vinny, how do people get a hold of us if they want to ask us questions, if they
Or
want to
want
have us
to-
research stuff?
Or want to help us
Oh,
make the podcast grow, because we need to make the podcast grow.
yeah.
the biggest thing you can do is rate us on iTunes, and do that. Share us. If you think it's good, just tell somebody. Tell them to tell somebody. That's
And they'll tell a friend.
and they'll tell a friend.
spread
But
the
we're-
word.
Just exactly spread the word and spread a little bit of the love.
When you're talking to your friends, let them know that it's fun and informative.
And it's fun.
And we're really good at pronouncing things.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about
And we
poop
know
half
our
the time.
accents like the back of our
Yeah,
hand.
we're all
And
incredibly
Natalie likes
gifted with accents.
McDonald's.
I like McDonald's.
I think that we're funny and informative
And
And
fun.
fun.
and fun. But at any rate, how can they get a hold of us though, Vinny?
Oh, they can do that in a number of ways. The easiest is probably email us. Don't look under the bed podcast at gmail.com. You definitely send us a message on our Facebook. Don't look under the bed podcast. If you like what we're doing, you want to see us do more of it. You want to kind of help us get out there and do it more. You could definitely donate to our Patreon. that's going to get you some exclusive content, some video stuff probably, and also you'll probably have access to at least a few of our episodes before everybody else does.
Yeah.
We want
to make it worth your while.
We haven't exactly worked out how we're going to handle that, but
That's
exclusive
fucking sweet.
content.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
T-shirts,
Yeah.
things like that.
Stickers.
And special notifications, like Dan himself will actually text you and tell you when we're about to record.
That's true. Or
will.
ask you out on a date.
Or
Or go read a book with you.
But
We'll go to the Screaming Forest and read together.
we're gonna do
She's
this.
a keeper.
You know what? It started out as just kind of an idea, and we're gaining some listeners, and it's fun, and we're gonna keep doing, and it's informative. But it's a lot of fun for all of us, and we love doing it. We would love to do it
fun.
more, and we'd love to be able to kind of travel around and do it. We're going to get into some ghost hunting stuff and some cool things like that. The best way we can do that is with listener support, and so Patreon/DLUTB. Also, our PayPal is just our email address. Don't look under the bed podcast@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And just that being said, everybody that's hearing this, just thanks for listening to us so far.
Yeah,
like it's
definitely.
we're what, this is week
13?
11 or 12
13.
or 13, is it?
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
so.
It's been a lot of fun, and
It's informative.
and the feedback that we've gotten from everybody so far, it's really making it even more fun to do it.
We would like the listeners to understand that we would love your emails, we love your comments, we need feedback, and don't hesitate. If you got something to say it out loud. That's what I say.
And don't ever think it's too dumb for us, because
Have you listened to us?
yeah. So if you've got a dumb question you want to ask, we'll field it. In fact, that'll probably get answered or at least addressed before a regular question.
Yeah, we want to make it a point that we want to answer almost every single email we get at some point in time. Like when Ringo Starr did it in The Simpsons with Marge.
And typically we try to email back too.
Yes.
And it's not like a canned response that we
No.
have a macro for.
Thank you for calling D-Lub.
It's literally one of us sits behind a keyboard and we type this response out to you. And we try and interact with people on our Facebook page when they hit us up too. So
Yeah.
there's that.
And the
And
YouTube
I
comments.
will admit, I've really been slacking on the Twitter and Instagram fronts. Like I just, I haven't been really messing with that stuff a lot, and I need to. But yeah, again, thanks for listening. And we are the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast, your one-stop shop for all things horror and comedy. My name is Vinny Rose, and next to me is
Natalie Rose.
And next to her is Dan.
nobody cares.
This
Oh!
this made me extremely uncomfortable going backwards.
I did
like
too. I was
this.
like, wait a minute.
It's like, whoa, how does this work?
Did you hear
and
that?
Next to Dan is Nicholas Myers.
This whole thing's fucked up.
Something's
Bye.
fucking.
Bye.